Okay, and we're back on. So what we're waiting for at the moment is one of these Nord Invasion servers to be swapped to normal mode, so that all of the 77Y can bundle in. Apparently one of the guys is meant to be doing it. It's going off to request it. Just waiting to hear back from him. Send him a quick poke. So how's everyone in the chat today? And how many people have got Sword of Islam? And I need to turn off that Steam sound before it drives all of you crazy, as many of you like reminding me each week. Someone's suggesting we join an Australian server. So if I take off this filter, you can see there are actually a lot more servers here. But, so you've got Australian, US, East and West. Apparently someone in chat has a real scimitar and therefore has Sword of Islam. I don't quite think that counts. Just give this one more refresh. Okay, I'm not going to wait anymore. I'm just going to join EU10. So my character is an archer. If you saw a while ago I was throwing weapons, I got a respec and changed my class. So let's see, where are the defenders? Ah, okay, so he looks like we have Compera here on his own and a Nord stuck on the edge of a building. So here he comes to kill it, hopefully. This is a Nord follower, so it's a respawn wave. So as long as he kills it, everyone should respawn. And then we can get this going. And there we go. So, let's got a barricade just here. What you want to do is make a small gap, one person wide, and stick a person with a shield in that gap. You don't want to block it up entirely because then they'll bash down the barricades. It's just someone saying stream title. I'm sure I did click to update, but there we go, never mind. And somebody's posting Steam announcements that I'm live streaming, so thanks for that. I guess it's Aztir, might be somebody else. So let's start this up. You and you and you as well. So I'm currently a top tier archer. I'll pull up the website in a second. Just got to log into it. I'll just flip to that next round. Just deal with these guys. So as you can see, with their reasonably thin armour, it's pretty much one hit and they're dead with this bow that I've got at the moment. It's just a shot bow, it's not one of the special legendary ones, so you can still hit harder than this thing. Trying to get around their shields is the difficult part, but anyone who's played Warband archery knows that all too well, especially when you're fighting Nord Huskars. Those little round, well, not so little round shields that just cover everything. Okay, I'm not going to get a chance to flip to the website, so we'll see when I get a chance to do that. I'll show you what level this character is and everything. Arrows seem to be going straight through that guy. There we go. Come some more ponies. So you have to remember to kill the actual horse itself, as you get more XP for that. The guy's got something in his leg. That was an arrow quiver from somebody else. Obviously a lower level guy. Oops, fired into the wall there. Sorry, I can't see what you guys are saying at the moment. There we go. I don't think they're actually donkeys, I think they're just scaled down horses, but I call them ponies. You can call them what you like though. So let's get the website out while we're waiting. So there you go. So I'm pretty poor because I just bought all my armour. Level 39, which is pretty much what you need to get to this top tier here, as you can see. I'm a tier 4 sniper, so there's no more archer after this. I think you get enough levels to be able to get 2 more boxes, so I'll probably go for skirmisher to get the run speed up. The power draw is 6, which is where most of my damage is coming from, along with just having access to the better weapons. Currently I'm saving up my assist XP to get engineer here, which allows me to get the larger barricade, but they're rather expensive. And the better barricade looks like that there, like the archer barricade thing with the slit in the middle. Oops, didn't want to push that. Let's minimise that. There we go. I've got the chat back up on the other window now, so I can see what you guys are saying. Yep, this is a Robin Hood approved scope here. And I headshot him from here. That might upset a few people. I probably shouldn't have done that. Now these guys are a pain. Their shields seem to block a lot more than classes that have larger ones. But they also return fire with throwing weapons. Hired assassin. That could be painful. Oh, we've lost the server. So these servers do crash every so often. So hopefully all these 77Y guys are paying attention and they can probably rejoin it when it comes back up again. So just got to wait for this. Okay, I've just been sent a link to be able to create a custom house event, so next time I can organise for a specific server just for us. Okay, so it doesn't seem to be letting me into those. That server's not come back up just yet. Not sure what's going on here. Okay, I'll show you the difference between a normal and a hard server then. There's only 3 people in here, so this won't take long at all. I will get absolutely flattened, but it just kills some time whilst we wait for that other server to come back. Oh, it looks like they just lost as well, so we'll be able to see it from the start. Although, I think that was the first wave anyway. So, difference between hard and normal, you get people geared like this, and they'll still die quicker than the people in the normal server, because the waves are completely different, considerably harder, and normally come complete with a small army of enemy archers that are far more accurate than they really should be. So we should get some through this gateway and see that gateway over there, so I need to watch I don't get flanked when they do start coming through. Normally I tend to prioritise shooting the enemy archers in the face because then it keeps the survivability of the rest of the team up. But when there's this few people around, it may not be so much of an issue. So I can still headshot them in one to begin with. This guy's just trying to get in my way. See, if I don't headshot them though, they still stand. Same for hitting him in the thigh. He's got 2. Oh, right. Time to back away. I've missed the barricades now, so I'm likely to get caught out here and slain. but the team don't seem to be doing the whole let's barricade properly anyway. In fact, there's already enemies in the barricades. And I think I'm the last one left, yep. So as you can see, this is all over already. If you look in the bottom left, you can see by playing on hard you get a lot more XP. Here comes the arrow spam. Oh, there's one waiting to head me off. Don't you dare. Flee! Oh, I hit the guy behind him. And it's all over. So most of the ladders and things in this server you can't actually climb up. They're nearly all got invisible walls, so you can't jump onto things that might bug out the bots. Is this the map? I think it is. Yep, it's given us a terrible map now. Massive lag. Oh, have we got that issue again? Is everyone else experiencing massive lag? Nope, some people are saying that they're not. In fact, most of them are saying nope, no lag. Well, this is an odd thing. Normally people camp over there. Why are we going over? No. Okay, someone's changed his mind. We're coming back again now. I'll put mine down here then. So the problem with this is it's highly exposed to archers, and I'm going to get caught up in here because there's none of the melee people to protect me. See, he's now got an arrow in the head and he's still going. These Nords are hard as nails. Ow. Where did that come from? Enemy archers, there we go. Have one in the face. Now they die in one shot to the head. I can pick them off quite easily. But when they do that and just stand there in a nice straight line, even these guys aren't that difficult. So as you can see here, there's a small army of archers. That one's aiming at me. There you go. Let's come out from behind there. So there was a patch a couple of days ago, and we've got quite a few new items, also a new archer animation. So if I get somewhere where I'm not up against some logs, now pull the arrow and then sort of lean into it. Oh, and I get shot in the back, so that didn't work very well. So let me try that again. So he sort of draws the arrow and then leans into the shot. It's a bit weird. I mean, I've never actually partook in archery myself, so I couldn't comment as to its accuracy. Archery is one of those things I really would have liked to attempt, but I kind of went down the shooting route as opposed to the archery route. Ah, so there's one of these higher tier barricades I was talking about, whilst I'm busy getting mobbed from behind. Quick, get in. There we go, lag my way in. That wasn't sort of game lag, that was just the game judders a bit when you're running over these uneven surfaces. I guess it can't quite work out your height. So ideally you'd have a slasher behind this shielder doing what Koza there is attempting to do. But we just don't have the people or the class distribution. There's some archers around somewhere. That's one. Oh, they've broken in. Point blank to the face. Don't see how this is going to work. I don't have a melee weapon. Best I can do is kick. Let's punch him to death. That's clearly going to work. Oh, and down we go. Apparently I'm not the next Mike Tyson. Now this is a bit of a better map. Although, again, very exposed to archers if you don't have the right makeup of people. So what you do is you camp this tower here. So we've got a barricade on this bit here so they can't get up this part of the ramp, which leaves a narrow gap that someone with a shield can block with their body. And hopefully, yep, and then what you normally want is people with these little shields to blockade these sort of windows so the enemy archers can't snipe in at people. But as you're about to see, we don't have enough people to do that. So I'm just going to have to counter archer. That's one. Get out of the way, I'm trying to shoot the guy behind you. Oh, now it starts. I'm fully expecting to catch one of these in the face. It only gets worse on later waves when they have throwing weapons as well. You'll very frequently be in first person mode and the next thing you know there's an axe handle in the middle of your view. It's even worse when you get one in the shoulder, kind of like that arrow there, but it's a javelin. It will stick out into your view. You can sort of see the arrow when I move around. But you just get a javelin through your viewpoint, or an axe. If it's in your hand next to the bow, it will just stick up in the view. If it hits your wrist there, you know, it just completely blocks your vision. After this, I'm waiting for Aztir to come back from being AFK, and we may take a look at Pirates of the Burning Sea, which is a free-to-play MMO, reminiscent of Sid Meier's Pirates, for anyone who's played that. Just a quick look at it, just do a demonstration fight or two. Whoop, that's arrows. Let's pick off these archers as they run in. Those arrows are getting exceedingly close. I'm actually flinching in real life as they come. Oh, there we go, there's the javelin to the face that I was talking about. So if we have a look at my corpse, where did I catch it? Looks like just above the left eye, actually in the head somewhere. Can't really see. It's definitely above the eye, sort of top of the head on the side, I think. So as you can see, punishment here. He's blocking the entrance so the guys can't get past, and then you've got this guy behind him, which is Aragorn. In this case with a great big mace, or basically a rock on a stick. And he'll bash over his shoulder to kill anyone that runs up against him. Although in this case, he got a javelin in the face, because somebody hasn't blocked up these little gaps in the woodwork here that I was talking about. In other news, I have made some improvements to my Kerbal rocket. I was about to attempt what looked like a rather good landing, hit F9 to turn on Bandicam, which is my Fraps-like recording software. Guess what F9 also is in Kerbal Space Program? The quick load key. So guess who ended up back at the launch pad? That was right. Much raging was to be had. Okay, so I think we'll try one more round of this. I think you guys are getting the idea of this now. I do play this fairly regularly. You're all welcome to come and join outside of sort of live stream times, or even during live streams if you want. In the TeamSpeak that I run, someone will kindly post the IP address for me in the chat. There's certain channels you won't be able to get into with the 77Y, but any of the others that have public lobby or the other game section, anyone can get into. As long as you don't mess around and try to ruin the server or other people's gaming experience, you're all welcome to join. Oh, there's another server death, so I think we will skip that for today. It's never normally that bad. So let's have a quick look at the... where is it? How much XP did I earn this time? So I got about 2,500 for that. Some very unsuccessful runs in a hard server gets you about 2,000 XP, which compared to what you get in a normal server is quite considerable. Yep, I do have this as a wallpaper. It took me a long time to get used to not having my icons on the main monitor, but it was easier than me clicking on and off of different scenes on XSplit for when I wanted to close a game down and switch to something else. So let me just quickly check. Okay, Aztir's going to be away for a bit, so we're going to do Pirates of the Burning Sea later, so I will do a filler of Kerbal Space Program. One thing I am going to do is quickly stop the stream and restart it so that when this uploads to YouTube it's all in separate parts and I don't have to try and edit it together, because I can't really, it just auto syncs, which is why you end up with massive 2-hour files that then have the end cut off. So bear with me, I'll just restart this stream quickly and you might just have to click refresh.